Good evening, lamb chops. It is I, your favorite fluffy vampire, Bluma. Hi, how we doing? Oh hi, oh hi. Yeah, yeah, yeah. We're gonna read chapter 5. 5, right? 5. Yeah. Yeah, I'm super tired, bro. I feel that. I've been fighting a migraine since like 1 o'clock. Give me a sec. Oh boy. Oh hi, Rusu. Oh hi. 1. Oof, shut up. Sure, 1 second. Yeah, I feel shit. How's Bluma? Bluma is struggling. Bluma's had a migraine since about 1 o'clock. 6 hours I've been fighting to keep my food inside me and to, not pass out. See that, Sag? Yeah. So yeah, I might not be super duper good about the voices this time. I'm sorry, I normally try and do that, but shit happens. We are all struggling. Facts, bro, facts. Alright. Y'all ready? We're gonna get chapter 5 done, and it's gonna be great. And I'm gonna be okay. I tried to eat dinner, but even that's making me really nauseous, so who knows how well this is gonna go. I think we'll live. The voices don't sound right, thank you. Don't push. Oh, thank you. No, I'll be okay. I mean, when reading the visual novel chapters is usually pretty laid back, so we'll be good. We'll be good. Yeah. We'll just have to find somewhere to go on. I feel that. Oi. Okay. In the end, it doesn't even matter. Yeah. Alright. Thank you, Risu. Okay, here we go. Morning, Keiichi. What time did you go to sleep? I did not sleep well last night at all. Balls. Goddamn. My mother could tell from a single glance. I had the worst dreams. Oy. One after another, again and again. I woke up after each one, but could never even remember a fraction of what they had been about. Cojones, yeah. Mucho cojones. Majones, cojones mas. But it's like those dreams were predicting something unpleasant, and I woke up with a terrible mood. Deleted by accident. Every day has been calm and fun before today, right? Those days should continue, unchanging. And yet, anxiety was my only emotion growing within me. Why was that? Yeah, why was that, I wonder? Nightmares reflect on your own anxiety. They show an uneasy mind that which you wouldn't admit normally. I think mojones is a Spanish, really? Oh, the other night I had some Spanish food. I think Mexican food? I had taquitos. They're like chicken and cheese and they're wrapped up and it was really good. Gas time to install Game Boy mods. Oh, hell yeah. Oh, hell yeah, brother. Yesterday, I remembered the ominous conversations about Satoshi I had with Shion, Mion, and Reina. Right. My mind felt like it was in a black fog because we had talked about that. If I'd lived every day without causing a fuss, my reward would be ever more peaceful days. What did you invite you? I'm sorry, you're right. Next time I'll let you know. So why did I cause such a discord? Discord! We're howling at the moon. This has been in the middle of a summer afternoon. Discord! But now that I have thought about it calmly, a simple verbal slip on my part couldn't possibly change the world. Yeah, it's sent by carrier pigeon, actually. Yeah, that's how I'll invite you guys next time. Man, Mama having the good thing. Core memory unlocked. Where do I know that song from? My Little Pony? That's a My Little Pony song. At least it was. I know a lot of people who didn't even like My Little Pony listened to it too because it was from the goat, the living tombstone. So, never mind. No, you probably still heard it from him. I know like a lot of his stuff is really popular, but like that was back in his early days when he was doing MLP stuff. Yeah. As long as I'm sorry for doing it and never talk about it again, there's nothing that anyone can blame me for, right? And then cut to the next day. Breaking news, everybody! Besides, how would my fate possibly change just because I talked about that? It's also like that meme of like, where it's like, I messed up at work, but surely tomorrow will just be a funny memory that we'll all talk about. And then it cuts to the manager sending out an email that starts with, hey, just a friendly reminder. And it's like, God damn it! Maybe, I know I haven't seen LP, so it may have been a cover or something. Yeah. It wasn't like a song in the actual show, it was just one of those fan songs that he made for it. Nothing was gonna change. Yeah. Keiichi becoming an Elden Ring boss. Naruhodo. Nothing would change. Nothing would change. Nothing would change. That's how you laugh with copium. But yeah, Keiichi mastered the copium. That's a creepy smile. If you're still half asleep, then go wash your face. I'd finally cheered up enough to smile, and Mom slapped me right back down. Now I'm irritated again. There wasn't much time left before I had to meet up with Reina. I frantically started to get ready to go to school. Have a good day. Watch out for cars. There's barely any cars to watch out for. And Hinamizawa anyway. I dashed out the front door. The morning air was far more refreshing than the water on my face. That's right, Keiichi Maibara. If you're sorry enough about it and reflect upon your mistakes, that's enough. Now let's pull yourself together and get to school. And return to the fun, enjoyable days. Talking about a friendly reminder. The other day one of my coworkers told me, hey, don't mix the products again. I was like, oh my fucking god, are you She'd be like, why do you build me up? Yeah. Oh, I feel that, Ryusu. There's like some girls at my work too that are like, I have to teach them how to do something. And the next time they see me having to do that same something, they'll walk over and be like, hey, remember to do it this way. And I'll be like, bitch, remember who taught you. Sit the fuck down before you hurt yourself. I swear to God. I feel you, though. Oh, God. Where everyone laughs, plays, and just has a good time. I'll be nice to Satoko as an apology, too. Yeah. Wasn't I supposed to be her Nini until Satoshi got back? Oh no. Good morning, Keiichi-kun. Reina too looked nothing like she had yesterday when I had said that weird stuff. If only I could forget, then I could act like nothing had happened. So I called out to her with all the energy I could muster. Hey, morning, Reina. Early as usual today. Good morning. Good morning. There was little time before the same old morning homeroom began. But Satoko and Rika-chan were unusually absent. Maybe they went to play somewhere? However, looking over and seeing none of their things, so it looked like they really hadn't come to school. They're almost never late. Reina seemed to be enjoying herself, thinking about what their excuse for being late would be. Mion said something nonsensical as well, imagining how funny the reason they were late must have been. I had only come to school to see their energetic faces, since I figured it would get rid of these feelings I have. But the load on my chest remained where it was. It wasn't very pleasant at all. Oh, hey, sensei. Handle some tissues here. Clean you. Oh, sorry. I'm sniffling, aren't I? Alright, one sec. Oh. Okay, let's try this some more. Every time I think she has a death note. Mommy. Sorry, Mommy. Good morning, everybody. President, if you would. It's alright, I sounded cute. Oh, thanks, man. I forget how isn't it like kid eats? Yon! Everybody stand. Our teacher has arrived. Then finally, I heard the pitter-patter of footsteps running down the hall. It does look like the death note. Spitting straight facts. Yeah. Clatter. Rika-chan was the first to run through the open door. And then Satoko didn't come. Hey, Jose. How's it going? You're late, Furude-san. Where's Hojo-san? It was unusual for Rika-chan to be late, but equally unusual for Satoko, a ball of energy, to be absent at all. Everyone's eyes were wide at the series of the strange events. Imagine if it was a death note. It's true. This would be a lot shorter of a game, I feel like. Satoko might be a little late. Oh, has she come down with something? Oi. Sorry. Yeah, we're all going through it. Zoom tight, thank you. Oh, the teacher walked over to Rika-chan and they started talking in hushed tones. Bless you. Salute, thank you. Rika-chan is late and Satoko's absent? I guess crazy things can happen. You're right. But I wonder what happened to Satoko-chan. Is she sick? Why now, when I most wanted to see Satoko's energetic face? The unease that had been building since last night tightened in my chest. Okay. Kei-chan, you worry too much. Sometimes girls of her age can't help but stay homesick. Cuckoo. Mi-chan, you're not supposed to say that around boys. Mion laughed indecently. Normally I would laugh along with her, but right now, I just didn't feel like it. We've gotten 3 different languages saying bless you, yeah. It's pretty awesome. Doesn't matter what language that demon speaks, he's gonna get out of here. Homeroom ended, and we went to talk with Rika-chan. In the short time we had had before the first period started. Hey, Rika-chan. You look so sad. So very sad. Were you getting yelled at for being late? I'll make sure to pet you today. I was very aware of my gloom this morning, so I strove to keep my tone cheerful. I petted Rika-chan's head the same way she always did, but it didn't cheer her up at all. Be fair in German, it translates to health. Well, health to you too, good buddy. A toast to good health. Ah, okay, that's neat, that's neat. Oh, types in Arabic. Oh my god. I know how to say one Arabic word. Are you ready? Lakhma. A friend from Egypt teach me that one. And, what was I gonna say? Oh yeah, no, today, at work, I had another really dumb, arrogant customer. Lakma balls, bro. Like, no. No, okay, no, lakma. Lakma means meat. And the customer at work today, like, they said something And I, like, knew it was German, so I was like, oh, sprechen Sie Deutsch? You know, danke? And they're like, yeah. And I'm like, and I said something like, Deutschland? And they, like, were like, you know, in German, it's still called Germany. And I'm like, the fuck it is. And, like, he came at me. Bruh. I can't believe this shit. Sprechen Sie Deutsch? He's like, actually, it's German when you're speaking German. And I'm like, the fuck it is. Took German for 3 years. No, it isn't. Yeah, so I was super annoyed because I'm like, I can't really speak German either, but even I fucking know it's Deutschland, not Germany. Anyway, meep. What happened to Satoko? Did she get sick? For instance, she got a fever from playing around too much yesterday. If that had been her response, I would have accepted it in a flash. But the atmosphere around Mika-chan felt somehow heavy. Oh, who was asking me last time about the cicadas? See, I told you, every time shit, we're getting more info on the curse or something. There's cicadas. This is important. I promise. Teacher was a native in Germany, so I'd imagine he'd probably know. It'd be like, actually? Yeah. The atmosphere on Mika-chan felt somehow heavy. It was a little weird and actually made me the unease worse. Hey, come on. There's certain things that we just can't talk to the boys about. Kei-chan, back to your seat, back in your seat. Mion, acting just like the corrupt peasant, pulled me back to my chair. But Rika-chan's gaze immediately fell back to her desk, and she hung her head with gloom. Rika-chan had said something odd, that Satoko might be a little late. They were living together, weren't they? Then she would have known for sure. She wouldn't have said might. I didn't understand why she was absent, and that made me all the more anxious. Damn it, what's going on today? It's like we started off on the wrong foot and it wasn't going to get any better. What's the matter, Keiichi-kun? You seem pretty down this morning. Reina noticed how I looked and whispered to me while the teacher wasn't looking. Do I really seem that way? Yeah. Even Reina is starting to feel down just looking at you. I thought of jokingly saying, then don't look at me. But I didn't even feel like doing that. She would have known for sure. IDK, I still don't know if my roommate's gonna be late for some stuff all the time. Okay, listen. Here's the other thing though about that. Cause like, when I live with like female roommates, I knew where they were all the time. Like if they got home late, I knew to like call the cops, right? I was like, when are you gonna be home? Should I look for you? Where are you going? Who are you gonna be with? And they would do the same for me. They'd be like, who are you going with? Where are you going? What time is it? Da-da-da, da-da-da. But then, like, when I moved in with, like, some guy roommates, it was exactly like you were saying. Like, I would go up to, like, roommate A and be like, hey, I haven't seen roommate B in a while. And he'd be like, and? I'm like, oh, well, it's been 3 days. Should we check on them? And he'd be like, why? And I'd be like, because it's been 3 days and we haven't seen them? And he'd be like, I'm sure he's fine. He would have, like, done something. And then roommate C would come out of his room and be like, oh, wait, you guys haven't seen him either in a few days? And I'll be like, no, should we call him? And he'd be like, why? He's probably fine. He's like, call him if you're worried then. And I'm like, I will. And I'd text him or whatever, and I'd get a response like, yeah, I'm fine. Why are you asking? And I'm like, because I haven't seen you in 3 days and no one told me where you were. And he's like, so? Hello, antimatter. Hello. I always wake up with my left foot. Is that bad? I don't think so. They were roommates. To be fair, if you hadn't seen them in all 3 days, I mean, probably check the room or something. Yeah, but, like, that's the thing, though. I'd just be like, did he tell you where he was going? Oh, yeah, no, he didn't. I'd be like, so no one knows where he's been for 3 days. Like, you know what? Oh, it's just nuts. Of course, he would always be somewhere. Like, I don't know. It's just like with female roommates, I feel like you keep tabs on each other a lot more. You know, for the obvious reasons. At least the obvious reasons here in America. But, you know. Just some people be like that. It's true, though. It's true. It could go case by case, but, like, I definitely saw the difference, like, when I lived with all females versus living with all males. Like, we kept tabs on each other, and the males were just like, I'm sure he'll turn up when he's hungry, you know? And I'm just like, guys. I usually try to tell people where I'm going, what I'm doing, just as a courtesy, if nothing else. Yeah, see? See? Reese is like, I do it. That's good. At least you two would keep me sane. Holy shit. Oh, yeah. Where's my roommates with me? Like, you know, I don't need to know that, right? Goddamn. Like, there was one time where it was just like, one of them went out of the state and just didn't tell anybody. And I'm just like, what the fuck? Males be like, don't die, optional. No, exactly. They are that meme. Holy shit. Don't start a war. Come back with McDonald's. Don't die, optional. It really drove you up the wall? Bro, I can only imagine. I was just mostly, like, just with worry every time I didn't see one of them for a few weeks. And he'd just be like, oh no, actually, I have been in and out, just, you know, at 1 a.m, so you probably didn't notice. I was like, Jesus Christ. Optional objectives, survive, yeah. Don't leave the stratosphere, optional. Is this something you can tell Reina? I don't know what you're worried about, but if I can help, then you can just tell me, okay? I won't tease you. Reina said this, looking me straight in the eye. Just one of them? Just one eye? Okay. Until yesterday, nothing strange had happened, and it was a lot of fun. Huh? Reina's eyes widened for a moment, not understanding what I meant, but she remained silent and listened. It was peaceful and fun. Every day was lively. I never had any doubt things would stay that way forever. Yeah, you're right. Every day is fun. I'm sure today will be too. Don't leave the earth. Optional. Yeah, exactly. You're sure? How do you know? Well... Reina, feeling perplexed, couldn't think of something to say. I didn't blame her. What was I trying to say? It seemed a little confusing even to me. When I think about it, I've just been really anxious lately. Like, maybe since every day is fun, one day, just all of a sudden, it's gonna get really dark. Like a light bulb getting turned off. Yeah, Reina kind of understands how you feel. Reina nodded gently. We've always been taught that it wouldn't only be good things happening to us. Sometimes I'm scared of what's going on behind the fun. It's a little sad, but because of that, we learned how to do our best and make sure that the fun never stops. I see. So it's not a bad thing to think that our fun lives might not go on forever, Keiichi-kun. Kinda like, Like if suddenly there was a volcanic eruption tomorrow and everyone died. Wait, that's terrible. If you were the only one who survived the catastrophe, Keiichi-kun, how would you feel? How would I... I imagine myself being the sole survivor in the ruins of Hinamizawa. Rubble and the bodies of my friends laying in heaps at my feet. It was such an abhorrent sight. Was it sadder that all my friends had died? Or was it sadder that I could have died with them? I don't know which, but I'd probably cry a lot. Mega foreshadowing. Reina, the fountain of foreshadowing. It'd probably break my heart. First, I think I'd cry. And then maybe you'd think this. If this was my destiny, then I should have made sure every day before this was as fun as possible, so I had no regrets. I didn't want to consider such a horrible event to be my destiny, but I probably would think that. The fun times will one day end, and nobody knows when they will. It makes sense to live each day to the fullest, so that if that does happen tomorrow, you don't regret anything. One time I left the house without telling, because there was an event for the week, and when I got back, People assumed that I was dead because I wasn't leaving my room for a week. Holy shit. No one was brave enough to go in there and check. They're just like, yeah, you go in. No, you go in. Yeah. It's really hard to think like that. A lot of people take their everyday happiness for granted. They think tomorrow will be the same as today, so they leave things that they could do today for tomorrow. They leave the kindness they should have shown today until tomorrow. Reina was usually cheerful and silly, but right now she wasn't like that at all. She was taking my troubles so seriously. It was a little reassuring. But Keiichi-kun, you realized it. I think that's a wonderful thing. So that unease you have, I think you should keep it close to your heart. Keep my unease close? Yeah. Everyone might die tomorrow in some big catastrophe, so you should really be nice to everyone today. So when the end really does come, you don't regret it. Do you do that, Reina? Live like you have no regrets if everyone died tomorrow? Yep. It was such a hyperbolic conversation, but Reina just gave me a nonchalant nod with her head. Reina knows what it's like for the fun times to end overnight. She knows there's no proof tomorrow will be fun, even if today is. I'm living my life to the fullest. It seemed like Reina perfectly understood all the anxiety I could put to words. And on top of that, like a reliable teacher, she showed me what to do. Oof. Hey, Keiichi Maibara, there's no need to cry now. Last night, I feel like I had a dream about Satoko. I don't remember what kind of dream it was, but ever since this morning I've felt anxious. Because you thought seeing Satoko-chan's energetic face would cheer you up? She was right on the money. If everyone had been here with smiles on their faces this morning, then the murk in my heart would have definitely been blown to smithereens. Hey, how you going? How you doing, Chico? Then, if Satoko-chan arrives, you'll have to be nice to her. Actually, it's totally fine if you play your usual pranks on each other. As long as you're having fun. Yeah, you're right. So that even if these fun days come to an end, I have no regrets. I couldn't tell if what Reina had told me had been comforting or just made me more anxious. But it was enough to make me think that if I saw Satoko again, I'd be honest with her. I would rather say something about me going out if I ever had roommates. If they are male roommates, I would just peace out without saying anything. Risa, you're part of the problem. Doing good, 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 good. If they were females, I would tell one or two where I was going. Okay, that's better. That's better. Oh my gosh. Oy, I keep having to like blow my nose. I'm so sorry. I got tissues. I got them. I got them. Sorry. If I saw Satoko, I'd be honest with her. And then Satoko would just be like, why did you claim that? Make that bento box. Lunchtime arrived, with everyone pushing their desks together like always. Satoko wasn't there. Despite that, we had bento boxes for 5 lined up at our desks. Rika-chan had made up bento for Satoko, too. Look at Risu being a good thrall. Hell yeah. What a good boy. Gambare, gambare. Was Satoko supposed to be here before lunch? Rika-chan was clearly acting strange. We were talking to her, but it felt like she was too far away to hear us. I'd never seen Rika-chan so downcast. Gambare, gambare. so the rest of us started feeling down too. Hey, Reina. I understood what she had said before pretty well. When we were together, we were supposed to have lots of fun, so we wouldn't have any regrets if the world ended tomorrow. And yet, well, I just resolved myself to do it. Now we can't all be together? What the hell? Because it was just so sudden, wasn't it? I mean, yesterday was fun, so who could believe it would all be over today? No volcanoes had erupted, and no earthquakes and no fires had happened either. The cicadas were making the same noises they always did, and the sun remained bright in the sky. It was the same as a normal day as always. So then why? As I pondered, Reina's chopsticks reached in front of my face and stole a fried chicken out of my bento. So I just came to the logical conclusion that Satoko's dead and it's because of the curse. No. Watanagashi hasn't happened just yet. Perhaps something else is amiss. Talking about gum butter. Dad is thinking about making a room for myself. Oh? Oh yeah? That'd be cool, huh? If no one else wants it, Reina will take it. Delicious! Reina tossed the entire piece into her mouth and began munching on it, her expression one of bliss. I'm such an old man. Reina got a leg up on me. Alright, this old man's taking a bit of the steak here. All my food is gone except my rice. Rika-chan, also behind the curve, smiled again and went for someone else's bento. As I sat there, dazed at how quickly everyone had changed, Reina sent a wink over to me. Early curse, stop. Nope, only logical conclusion, super logical. God damn. Have confidence. No confidence. Come on, Keiichi-kun. Live life to the fullest. That way, if a volcano erupts tomorrow, it'll be okay. This is serious. I'll be damned if I'll be damned if dried plums and rice are the only things I get to eat for lunch. I'm taking the meatball. I stuffed the meat into my mouth and constructed a clumsy smile. I played along, as if trying to fool myself. But as I did, I rapidly became less and less of an act. I will accept no alternate answers. Satoko still wasn't here. But at some point, we had regained our lively lunchtime. We had fun. We smiled. And we fooled around. Thanks, everyone. This was definitely the best thing to do. This way, when Satoko suddenly drops by, we could welcome her with our best smiles. The more I smiled, the more I felt the anxiety from the morning clearing away. You shaved your mustache and you cut yourself? Oof. So sorry, my guy. Wasn't there a proverb that went something like, fortune comes to the merry gate? I think so. If it's true, then this old man will roll around the floor laughing 24/7. So what happens to Satoko? I missed something? No, you didn't miss anything yet. The chapter just started with Keiichi going, okay, I'm gonna forget all the weird shit that happened, and I'm gonna go to school, and I'm gonna have fun with Satoko just like I always do. When we got to school, Rika and Satoko weren't here, and the teacher said that they were going to be running late. So as class was about to start, Rika-chan ran in and was like, hey, sorry. And the teacher's like, where's Satoko? And Rika-chan's like, I'll tell you, but we gotta talk about it outside. So those two whispered about some things, and Rika-chan was like, Satoko might be pretty late today. And everyone's like, might? What do you mean might? Don't you two live together? And she wouldn't say anything. And so since then, it's just been Rika-chan acting really sus. And everyone going, well, I guess we should try and be happy. So that when Satoko shows up, we're all, smiling and shit. But everyone's really anxious about what's wrong with Satoko. Because, if she was sick, Rika-chan would just be like, oh, she's sick and she's not coming in today. But the fact that Keiichi was like, is Satoko sick? And Rika-chan just couldn't say anything. So we're all kind of just like, oh my god, what's wrong with Satoko? Reina thinks it's true. If you laugh every day, it'll be fun every day. Reina has a way with words. Then should we try it out? Everyone took a deep breath, then brought their face together, locking shoulders. And then... Wahahaha! I see. Yep, Sudogo's dead with curse. No! The curse hasn't even happened yet! Watanagashi hasn't happened yet! Hello? No. Everyone laughed uproariously from their stomachs, trying to laugh out all the bad stuff that was accumulating in them. By the time our bento boxes were empty, everyone was right as rain. Aw, that's a cute wallpaper. You gotta admit. It's the only, yeah, the only logical. The only. Having heard our friendly banter, Tomita-kun and Okamura-kun walked up and timidly spoke to us. Excuse me, my Bara-san. Sorry to interrupt your fun, but we need your help with something. Bluish is trying to distract us from the truth. Bro, I have never once distracted you from the truth in these books. I even know what's happening, and I'm not distracting you. I don't think it's cursed. Maybe something else happened. See, Ryusu gets it. Guys, stop talking about it. Look at the cute wallpaper. Trust me. No, it's fine. Trust. It's not the curse. It's just something to do with the plot, okay? But trust me, it's not the curse. Not yet. They grinned dryly and scratched their heads. X to doubt. God damn it. What could it be? Want to know how everyone removed... Want to break from the ads? No. Smashing that X button, huh? How dare you guys distrust Mistress Bluma? Shame on you. Exactly. Shame on you. The copium is so strong. But... Bruh, I know what happened. God damn it. God. Today is rough, man. Want to know how to want to break from the ads? Holy... Comment on copium, bro. No, I'm dying. Can't see. Oh my god. Okay. Oh. What could it be? Want to know how to remove the censor bars from porn magazines? Don't overdose, bro. No, I swear. Bruh. By the way, don't believe what you hear about the butter doing the trick. What the fuck? I will not shush. Good, Risu, good. Gotta build up that tolerance to copium. Can't dive straight into Keiichi levels. It's true. If you ever tried to dive straight to Keiichi levels like he does, that's it. It's game over, bro. It's game over. You would suffocate. You can't use an eraser either. Wait, what? Seriously? That's not what we're here for, said Tomika, elbowing Okamura-kun. I love how Okamura was just like, I mean, that's not what I came to ask you, but are you serious? The eraser doesn't work? It seems likely, though. Oh, D straight away. You guys must be ashamed. Actually, our ball got caught in the gutter on the second floor. We were thinking you might be able to reach it since you're so tall. I see. Asking an upperclassman for help comes with its own price, you know. I'm not cheap. You can't buy me so easily. Tomita-kun and Okamura-kun conversed for a short time, then gave a reply. We'll give you the right to take a nap during class, my Bara-san. How's that sound? What do you mean? I can sleep during class whenever I want. Why do you need your permission to do it? Oh, no, you can't. The next time you take a nap, we'll tell Sensei about it. I see, how sly. You little... Where did you learn that bargaining like that? Sorry. It was just a little joke. Go on, Kei-chan. Why not just cave into your upperclassmen's threats? Cuckoo. And now Myo was getting on my nerves. Suddenly it came to me, and I took Tomiko and Okumura-kun's hands. Alright, I surrender. I'll get your ball for you, so give me all the rights to nap time. Huh? Oh, okay. Look, Myo, I now have the privilege, but you don't, do you? Tomiko and Okumura-kun, tell Myo as soon as she falls asleep. You got it? Yeah. Reina and Riki-chan began to cackle at Keiichi-kun's victory. Man, these fake lamb chops. For real, for real. You all gotta have better faith in your mistress, baby. Oh shit, hello. Hello, is it Minimi? 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 Hello, welcome in. I wasn't sure how the ball managed to get stuck up there, but it was planted firmly in the school building's second floor gutter. Hand me that stick. I should be able to reach it. Here you go. I took a bamboo pole and poked the ball with it. Damn, it's hard. Come on. Oh, he got it. You got it, Maibara-san. Thank you so much. The ball rolled down the gutter and fell behind the school building. My underclassman ran over in that direction, leaving me by myself. Mission complete, I guess. Sheesh. There was a lot of time left until lunch break was over. Guess I should go back to the classroom. How easily Risu forgets that Bloomer led us to the wrong conclusion. I cannot with you, Muffin. I did no such thing. You guys took my words and twisted them and misinterpreted everything that happened in that book. That was not my fault. Oh my god. God, how are you? I'm doing good. How are you? Good, good. Muffin, true? Not true. Not true. Are you serious? Fine when someone says, I cannot, Muffin. Doing okay? Good, good, good. Fake lamb chops, for real. Y'all are fake lamb chops. Can't believe you're attacking your mistress like that. Oh shit. Just when I thought that I'd turned towards the entrance, someone suddenly called out to me. Guys, I swear she's not dead. I just, we gotta stay strong. Hold on. I know this looks bad. This looks bad. But, she's not. No. Hello there. Good day. Sorry for bothering you during your lunch break. It was a middle-aged man that I did not know. Bruh, she is dead. No, she's not. Oh my god, he's gonna throw us into the sun later. There's an ambulance and a priest in a corner. Listen. Or maybe I'd passed by him a few times. I'd seen his face, but I didn't know him. When his half-smile deepened... Something in me shredded with fear. There was no basis for that. No reason. Yeah, no reason at all. None. Zero. But I shuddered. I was somewhat confused by those emotions, not quite understanding them myself. There was one thing I could say, though. Nobody but the teachers and the students should be at the school. This person shouldn't have been here. Puma's still there like, bro, trust me. Listen. Thank you, Risu. You're a real one. You're a real lamb chop. Yeah, the music is so good. I felt less of a tremble and more of a sense of dread, like the brilliantly colored, poisonous caterpillar were crawling across my forehead. A feeling of disgust that neither itchy nor gross could describe as frizzly, dreadful hair rubbed against my brow. I didn't even want to see his face. I wanted to jump backwards and run away. An unpleasant feeling for which I didn't even know the cause. The other side of myself had nothing but questions. Hey, what are you doing? What are you disgusted by? This is the first time you've met him. It's rude to hate someone for no reason. No answers were coming. I held my silence, waiting, a damp sweat running down my forehead. When I saw that Oishi thought maybe he was being intimidating, and it gave me a relaxed smile. Oh, please excuse me. I'm no one suspicious, I assure you. I'm Oishi from the Okinawa Police Department. Wait, where did I put my card? Huh? What? This is... what? First time we met him. Yeah, isn't that crazy that Keiichi knew his name before he even introduced himself? Just saying. He fished through various pockets and finally found his police ID, showed it to me, grinning dryly. He may have been trying to use those clumsily seemed actions to ease my anxiety, but I could definitely say it didn't work. Why was I nervous? There was a reason, of course. If I wanted today to be the same as before, then today didn't need someone who hadn't been here to be back then. The fact that a man who wasn't here yesterday showed up today meant that today would be a different day than those before it. And that would mark the end of our fun and happy days. I gulped and erased the ominous conclusion from my mind. Calm down, Keiichi Maibara. Wow, that line has been in some, like the most used sentence in these Higurashi books is definitely, calm down, Keiichi Maibara. It's just an old guy who looks kind of perverted and came to the police department. Don't go deciding that the fun times are over. He just came because of his job. Yeah, just his job. If he's working, then he would normally go to the teacher's lounge, right? The fact that he spoke to me, yeah, it must have been to ask me where it was. Are you looking for the teacher's lounge? You just have to go through the entrance and... I didn't want to look at this man for another second, so I started pushing things along. Oishi, however, didn't seem to have any interest in the teacher's lounge. Oh no, I don't have anything to do there. Could I get you to call a friend of yours, if I may so bold? A friend? Who? A girl. Could you call Satoko Hojo-san for me? My consciousness grew faint, like I was about to pass out. Yeah, my anxiety was realized. The dreadful, disgusting caterpillar was looking at me and about to crawl into my ear. Its frizzly, dreadful hair was touching my ear cavity. That's how bad it felt. What did the police need with Satoko? No. It's nothing important. I just had 2 or 3 things to ask. I'd like it if you could cooperate with me. Why? Why, of all people, was it Satoko? Why would a police officer come here in the middle of the day for something that wasn't important? This man was strange. I could smell it, and it smelled bad. Just a whiff of it made me want to grimace. I knew what this man... He couldn't possibly be here to deliver her lost wallet or something. I couldn't imagine what he needed from Satoko, but it had to be something unpleasant. Ah, my throat stung with burning pain. Burned like a parched, creviced wasteland. The wasteland broke apart deep in my throat and brought out words from deep in my mind. You may need something from her, but I don't think Satoko needs anything from you. Could you leave, please? Oh, she probably hadn't expected that reply. He stood there surprised for a few moments, and I did as well. I hadn't thought words like that could ever come out of my mouth. Things might still work. This guy may have shown up out of the blue, but if I drive him off, maybe I can make it so it never happened. If I could do that, then I could get back. The peace we had yesterday. I could get it all back. Well, you sure are strict. Are you Satoko-san's manager, perhaps? Can I not see her without an appointment? If you had just wanted to talk to her, shouldn't you just call her? Barging into school in the middle of the day isn't normal. Breaking through a dam would people have been perfect analogy to use. Fun German word for the scene was Backfinkishknock. Oh yeah, I've heard of that one. Hey, that's me. He sniffs him? What? He was her uncle the whole time. No. Why didn't I like this man? This man shouldn't have been here. I needed to make it so this man wasn't here. Childish, selfish emotions bubbled up from the depths of my mind, and they each came out of my mouth just as they had been formed. Not liking this guy was my own problem, but to say things so bluntly to him, even I thought it was crazy. Oh, you're the logical sort, aren't you? I'm not too good with people who talk to me like that. Oh, she grinned and scratched at his sweaty throat. Even as he feigned stupidity, I could tell he was irritated. Hey, Keiichi Maibara, why am I looking for a fight with this old policeman here? It's not like he brought the gift of misfortune to it with him, all wrapped up in paper, right? Right? It wasn't like he had brought a package of misfortune with him, and he was asking me to sign here, please. Rationally speaking, I understood that. So then, why was I so... Finally, I outlasted Oshi in the game of silence, and he gave me a big sigh. Then he addressed a few of my female underclassmen running around nearby. Oh, excuse me, all of you. Do you have a moment? I'd like you to call Satoko Hojo-san if you could. My underclassmen tried to smile and reply, but they noticed the oddly stiff air atmosphere around me and seemed hesitant to give a quick answer. Is she not here? Satoko Hojo-san? Hojo-san, she stayed home today. Stayed home? His face remained smiling, but his tone was clearly one of ill humor. Still conspicuous spite caused my underclassmen, who had answered honestly, to cringe in fear. I see. Dear me, dear me. I'm quite unlucky. He was smiling broadly, but the way he laughed didn't make me feel better at all. When he noticed that his laughter wasn't getting anyone else to laugh with him, he immediately stopped. So, you girls, could you tell me the name of this boy here? He grabbed the girls by the shoulders so they wouldn't run and crouched down to address them at eye level. The girls flinched away from his sharp, piercing light in his eyes, and in exchange for their release, they didn't resist and told him my name. I see. Keiichi Maibara-san, is it? He said my full name. That was all he said, and yet I couldn't help but shudder. It was like he had grabbed me by the collar just with those words. Oh, could you be the son of the Maibara family I've heard so much about? I hear your father's a renowned artist. His works go on display twice a year at the Great Arakaki exhibition in Tokyo, don't they? I don't know what sort of fantastic pictures he creates, though. Then there's your mother. She seems intelligent, too. I heard she was a high academic achiever. She went to some girls' university, didn't she? It's amazing for someone that age to have graduated from a girls' university. Could your mother actually be the daughter of a respectable family? At least, those are the rumors. And they say she's a cold person because of it. Did you know that? She only went to the very first neighborhood association meeting, right? That's certainly no good. You can't disrespect your neighbors in a place like this. A sense of eeriness slithered up my spine. That was my first experience of true terror. I couldn't believe it felt this terrible for someone to have just met to know everything about you already. Oshi clamped out of my shoulders and brought his eyes close to peer into mine. In a place like this, it would be far better not to make enemies, wouldn't it? If not... Oshi dug into my shoulders with inhuman strength. Then, if something unexpected were to happen, you might see some drawbacks. Have you ever heard of karma? It's like how a butterfly flapping its wings can cause a tornado. Grudges born in strange places could come back to you in ways you wouldn't believe. You wouldn't like that, would you? Nobody wants to have a grudge held against them. There's nothing positive about making enemies. Oh, what's the matter? Your shoulders are very stiff. Should I give you a massage? See? It feels good, right? Ow. Ow. This man wasn't just strong. It was like he knew exactly where to press to make me feel pain. Only 4 or 5 fingers were on my shoulders, and yet the pain made me want to bend over backwards. A few of the girls from my class were pretty shaken up, but didn't seem to want to help me. They weren't sure if they could call the teacher. As for me, I couldn't take the time to wait until the teacher got here. It hurts. Would you mind leaving things at that? You're hurting him. Huh? Behind Oshi-san, someone. To my disbelief, it was Coach. Oh my. If it isn't Dr. Ire. It certainly has been a while since we were last in touch. Discomforted by Oshi-san's sudden appearance, Oshi laughed scornfully. The vice on my shoulders, however, remained as strong as ever. Oh man. You're the logical sort. Damn it, no muffin. Throwing hands with old men. Schoolgirls for info. Yeah, he was. What a great officer. Holy, this officer knows Keiichi's family lore better than Keiichi. No, facts though. Facts. Keiichi has never once brought up anything about his mom. Bro be touching children. Yeah, we got the 2 children touchers right here. Neither one is good. It's weird seeing him act so differently. Yeah, that's crazy, isn't it? Yeah. Never mind the greetings. Please, just let go of my Barakun. Oshi smiled daringly and glared straight at Coach. He didn't release me in the meantime, of course. I was just thinking of stopping by your place later, Doctor. You always seem so busy and we can never have a good chat. Yes. If you want, I'll chat with you all you like, but please be sure to have a warrant first. After all, otherwise, I can refuse to go voluntarily into questioning. Coach didn't display a shred of the weird behavior he'd shown at the baseball game and barbecue. He stared directly at Oshi and fought so he could release me. His chances were terribly bad, of course. Compared to the relaxed Oshi, Coach seemed like he was being defeated mentally. It made sense. Coach had somewhat narrow stature, but Oshi's body was packed with muscles. It wasn't even a contest. But Coach was fighting for me, without taking a step back. Beads of sweat formed on his face, and though he paled, he was fighting for my sake. Suddenly Oshi laughed and let go of my shoulders. My body relaxed and I fell into my backside. My Barakun, are you all right? Damn it. Ow. I rubbed my shoulders where Oshi had latched onto them. The pain from falling over went away quickly, but this pain was lingering. Are you all right, my Barakun? This is terrible. Shit. Ow. I was just giving him a little massage. My Bar-san, aren't you over-exaggerating a bit? Boys have got to learn to man up. I wanted to retort, but I couldn't think of anything witty. Can you lift your shoulders? Are they in pain? If they're really hurt, then you should have a proper checkup. Let's just go to the nurse's office. Coach let me his shoulder and walked beside me. What an exaggeration. I'd be the last person to do any sort of permanent damage, right? I'm still an active police officer, you know. Come on. I don't know what you needed to be here for, but if you're finished, then please leave. I'm going to complain about this directly to the chief, so please keep that in mind. Oh, no, that's a problem, ain't it? Oshi-san waved his hand sarcastically, pivoted around, and headed to the car he had parked at the school gate. And without turning back, he got in and started the engine. Damn it. Who the hell was he? Damn it. He's a detective named Kurado Oshi, and a hooligan. Everyone in the village hates him. Mabara-san, you should be careful too. Ain't no way. I'd be the last person to do permanent damage. I'm a cop. Bruh. Yeah, no. I feel that. Kurado Oishi. Just like I thought, my gut instinct wasn't wrong. He would be the one. The one to bring unhappiness, misfortune, something that would ruin our peace. Shit. I won't accept it. All those fun days, they can't possibly end just because some guy like him showed up. I won't accept it. Coach seemed to be familiar with the school, so he brought me to the nurse's office without much trouble. The girls from my class came along with him as well, looking worried. Our teacher and the principal, having noticed the disturbance, came to see what was the matter. My Barakun! What's wrong? Are you hurt? Well, there's this weird man in the schoolyard just now, and my Bara-san. Coach gently interrupted the girls, trying to explain. No. It looks like he just fell and twisted something. I think he's alright, but I wanted to make sure. If it's fine with you, I'll borrow the nurse's office for a bit. Please do, Dr. Yuri. The principal gave a deep bow. It looked like Coach was acquainted with the adults at the school. He slid open the doors to the nurse's office, but there wasn't a nurse or anything in there. I'd figured. I'd never even seen anyone but Chie-sensei and the principal working here. Coach didn't seem to mind the fact that there was no nurse and quickly made his way into the nurse's office. He instructed me to sit down and started washing his hands in the sink. I get it. He's the coach for the boys' baseball team. He must be pretty used to treating wounds and first aid. Could you show me where it was? Are you still in pain? No, it doesn't hurt at all anymore. I'm fine, really. I rolled up my shirt and showed him my shoulder. No bruise even. Not even nail marks. And yet it hurt so much when my shoulders would be crushed. Even the pain had disappeared without a trace. It hurt so much, but there wasn't a single bruise. Oh, I forgot how hot the teacher was. Bro, I feel that. I feel that. All of us, as soon as she came on the screen, were like, oh, sensei, mommy, sorry. Mommy, sorry. Starting to suspect the game is set in modern-day USA. Oh my god. Self-administered monk, yeah. Good job, Antimatter. Good job. Used to it, huh? The next time you meet, just don't provoke him. Nothing good will come from making him angry. If you go home with an ununiformed policeman by your side, your family won't like that, would they? Well, you're right. Still, what happened? Why did it end up in a fight with him? He came up and said he needed something from Satoko. Huh? Satoko-chan? Coach's gaze lowered to his expression clouded a bit. Somehow, that gesture seemed to see saying Oishio was bound to come to Satoko and did. And that was no laughing matter. Coach fell silent in thought. Quietly, he took a compress out of the first aid kit and put it on me. Does he still plan on clinging to Satoko-chan? He's a persistent man, I'll give him that. Like a snake. Coach mumbled to himself. Cling? Does that Oshi guy go to Satoku's place a lot? Coach didn't answer, but the lack of denial served well enough. What on earth did a policeman, probably a detective or something, need from Satoko? What mistake had led a detective to cling to the sweet, smiling Satoko? Mabara-san. Oh, right. You just moved here, didn't you? Yeah. I did, but... Have you heard anything about Oyashiro-sama's curse? And about Satoko-chan? Well, I knew a few things about it, certainly. Satoko's parents were damn proponents, and their accidental death was because of a curse. You mean that? Coach smiled thinly and dryly. So you know, he said, dropping his gaze. If I recall correctly, there was an accident on the viewing platform of the public park she'd gone to with her family, and her parents died. And then, it was just her big brother and the little sister. And she was with Rika-chan, and, when they lost their parents, Satoko-chan and her brother Satoshi-kun were given to their uncle and his wife to take care of them. Oh, is that so? Their parents died in the accident, and Satoshi ran away, leaving only Satoko to start living with Rika-chan. I'd known that much, but this was the first time I had heard they'd been brought to their uncle and aunt. Their uncle was Satoko-chan's father's younger brother. Unfortunately, neither of the couple were people deserving of any respect. Coach normally picked his words politely, so when it came out that he said that he didn't deserve respect, it really made me wonder what kind of people they were. As soon as Satoko-chan's parents came out to support the dam, their uncle and aunt took on a lot of shame for the village as well. They would never be welcomed in, Satoko-chan and Satoshi-kun. I've heard that for the siblings, it was a very rough life. Bit by bit, Coach told me about the numerous agonies the Hojo siblings had suffered at their uncle's house. As their guardians, their aunt and uncle sucked up to everything belonging to their immediate family. Satoko and Satoshi were crammed into a small room, and their lives were laden with things that were miserable for both their bodies and minds. In the first place, since apparently their aunt and uncle weren't on good terms, there was no end to the fighting. And as if in revenge for that, whenever they saw Satoko or Satoshi's faces, they would always find fault with them, scold them, yell at them, strike them, take away their meals as punishment. I still shudder to think about it. You've never known any Satoko but the energetic and healthy one now, so you probably couldn't imagine her face being so deathly pale, a girl always standing dazed in the shade of the trees. I couldn't imagine it, and I didn't want to. That was how I honestly felt. But at the very least, Satoko wasn't like that anymore. She may have had a miserable life in the past, but it's different now. Something happened to change that life. Last year, on the night of Watanagashi festival, their aunt died. She was beaten to death with a baseball bat by a drug addict. Rumors spread of the curse having killed an enemy of the village at the night of the festival. This death wasn't a simple homicide either. They whispered that it was actually Oyashiro-sama's curse. A few days later, the deviant arrested for the drug use confessed to the further offenses, and the incident was resolved. However, though it was resolved, no one knew whether the part about it being Oyashiro-sama's curse was true or not. Their uncle is part of Hinamizawa, after all. He apparently grew incredibly frightened of Oyashiro-sama's curse and went into hiding. From what I've heard, he's staying with a lover somewhere in Okinomiya. And Satoko and Satoshi? Were they released? Their aunt died and their uncle fled. There was nobody left to torment the siblings then, but as if picking up their torch, that man started showing up with alarming tenacity. That man? Then Coach lowered his voice, just a bit, as if being aware of his surroundings. I mean Oishi. Oishi. The guy from before? The events that just occurred come back to me. The hard-to-describe ominous sensation I'd felt from him came back to me. He's a little strange. The chain of incidents surrounding Oyashiro-sama's curse have all been solved, and yet he alone doesn't want to accept it. Accept it? The incidents were all solved, and the detective supposedly with the police department didn't accept that? People say that something bad will surely happen to those he gets close to. In Hinamizawa, they think of Oshi as Oyashiro-sama. Kei-chan! The door flew open with a rattle, and Mion came rushing in. Reina and Riki-chan came running a few steps behind her. Tomi-kun, Okamura-kun, and a few other of my classmates. Kei-chan! Did Oshi do something to you? Are you hurt? Calm down, Mion-san. He's not injured. I only gave him a compress, just in case. Keiichi-kun, are you really okay? Okay? Everyone was saying stuff about how you're being strangled. Calm down, Reina. He just squeezed my shoulders really hard. See? Not even a bruise. Jeez. What the heck are you all doing? We're friends, right? Why are you just standing around? Why didn't you help, Kei-chan? We're sorry, President. Mion yelled at the classmates, baring her fangs. Tomi-kun and the others hung their heads in silence. Quit it, Mion. Tomi-kun and the others weren't even there. Stop blaming them. Damn it. Oshi. Mion kicked the floor with her heel a few times, her temper running hot. Our teacher, overhearing the commotion, arrived as well. Hey, come on, everyone. Don't make such a noise in the nurse's office. President, take everyone and leave, please. Come on, everyone. Let's get going. Keiichi-kun is fine. You too, Mi-chan. Mion was letting her emotions get the best of her, so Reina stepped in instead and led everyone out of the nurse's office. The detective from Okinomiya Station, Kuroda Oishi. It looked like the first impression I'd gotten from him had not been mistaken. Satoko's absence had amplified the vague apprehensions I'd felt since yesterday, and Oishi's appearance basically sealed the deal. Alright, I'll get going. I originally came here for Chie-sensei. Ah, so you had something to do here? I'm sorry for causing you such trouble. Don't be so humble, he said, smiling easily. There was a side benefit to all this. I was lucky enough to experience so much of your soft, silky skin, my Barakun. With the usual, for Coach anyway, parting words, he instead continued. Please excuse me. You weren't wounded badly, but please avoid putting pressure on your shoulders or anything along those lines. If you get a high fever or it starts to swell, contact me right away, okay? I don't think it'll happen, though. Oh, that's right, Coach. Before everyone came in here, you're going to say something? About what people think Oshi is to Oyashiro-sama? As he was about to leave the nurse's office, Coach placed a hand on the door and stopped. Right. They think he's Oyashiro-sama's servant. They're just bad-mouthing him, though. Oyashiro-sama's servant? Do you know about the serial freak death incidents that occur in Hinamizawa every year on the night of Watanagashi Festival? Otherwise known as Oyashiro-sama's curse? What? Freak deaths? What? Now that I thought about it, I did seem to remember overhearing Mion say someone in class talking about it, like a ghost story. On the festival day in June, one person would always die, and another person would be spirited away, but they seem to call it demoned away here. What a fine story that was. I figured they made it up to scare me, but it was true? I don't have any idea who the first suggested this, but at some point everyone started calling Oshi Oyashiro-sama's servant. Why? Because the rumors go that he decides the sacrifices for the curses each year. Whenever June came around, Oshi would start paying frequent visits to Hinamizawa, because Oshi had been persistently questioning most of the dead or disappeared people. 4 years ago, it was known that the victim of the dismemberment, rumored to be the sacrifice, had been seeing Oshi numerous times leading up to the incident. The sacrifices 3 years ago were Satoko's parents. Right before the accidental deaths, Oshi had apparently visited their home. The one who disappeared 2 years ago was Rika-chan's mother. And again, people know that before she vanished, Oshi had been talking to her extremely frequently. The one who disappeared last year, Satoko's older brother, Satoshi. Satoshi, too, had apparently been approached by Oshi many times before he had vanished. And then this time, Oshi was trying to contact Satoko? This isn't a freaking joke. They're rumors, my Bara-san. There's just some rumors to that effect. I hadn't said that because of the rumors Oshi may be Oyashiro-sama's servant, or his contact to someone foreshadowed who would be sacrificed that year. It was because the ominous hatred I felt towards Oshi was becoming more more real. Today, Satoko, she was absent today, wasn't she? Wait, really? That looked like news to Coach. I had thought he might have known Satoko was absent today, but... Then I'll get going. You should go back to the others and put their minds at ease. You're right. I will. Coach left the nurse's office and headed towards the teacher's lounge. Better save that progress. Da, da, da. Good chapter, good chapter. Yeah. Pachi. The entire second half was so ominous, right? Look at the fun wallpaper. Remember? Haha, we're all having a good day. It's gonna be a good day. It's gonna be a good day. Very sad for Satoko. Now, we don't know what happened yet. Yeah, this whole chapter was talking about how awful her life was before. But we don't know. She might be okay. It's fine, guys. I swear it's fine. Pass me that copy. Yeah, damn. This was a short chapter. If I felt a little better, we might have kept going. But alas. Might be. Listen. Have faith in your mistress. It's okay. That was only chapter 5. We got like... Wait, so 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12? Hold on. Let me check Steam. I learned how to figure out how many chapters there were, guys. I figured it out. I cracked the code. I just gotta go to Steam and see how many achievements there are. Hold on. Chotto mate. Give me 1 minute, and I will tell you how many chapters there are. Oh, 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 oh. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. We got 9 chapters left. This book is a bit longer than the other ones. Got straight to the got caught in a bed. Yeah. So we got 9 chapters left. It looks like there's like a few more chapters in this one than the other books, which I'm all about. I absolutely love. This is, I know I've said it before, but I will say this is probably my favorite arc. This is probably my favorite arc. At least of the In the Question arcs. This one's my favorite. Ra 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 rama rama ma. Please, YouTube, don't copyright me. This is just as me. But yeah, y'all excited? Y'all, fireplace, go away. Yeah, truth. There's no fireplace. I'd probably be alright. So excited. You just realized? What did you just realize? I am super excited for you guys to see how this one ends. The ending of this one is just, oh, chef's kiss. We can't play Dark Souls because of the bonfire? Shit. Fuck. We'll get copyrighted so quick for facts, bro. Yeah, I can't wait to see Satoko gone by curse. Nah, come on. We don't know. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Oh, but right. Oh, what was I gonna say? So, as of right now, this is how you say could change later, but as of right now, start date for Elden Ring will be on the 24th. Alright? So get your popcorn, get your snackies on that day. I plan on going for a good chunk, and hopefully not dying. Definitely not a gremlin. Listen. We don't know. We don't know. You are the only one. It's facts, actually. 24th, let's go. Yes, that is the working start date for Elden Ring. I'm excited to try it. I hear a few good things, you know. Definitely not gonna die worse than the Keiichi Copium. If you betray me, Blue... Listen, no, I swear to you guys, I swear. I have never once lied to you in any of these books. Not once for Higurashi. I know how they all end, and I've not once ever lied to you. It just may seem confusing right now, because we don't have the answer books to go with them. But I swear, it'll all make sense. All jokes aside, I do believe Boomba. Yeah, I got you. I know. Thank you, lamb chops. It's not much fun joking about it otherwise. It's facts, though. Facts. You lie about the swimsuit, but nah. I don't think I lied. I think I looked great in that swimsuit. And you can't convince me otherwise. Any matter be putting Oshi out of a job, jumping straight to them facts. What? What? Chicken butt. Anyway. Alright, I'm gonna wrap it up there, guys. That was a really short chapter, but at the end of the day, kind of grateful, because, I still feel like caca. So, you know, I'm gonna peace out here. I didn't say I don't stare. Yeah. fuck it. I'm not looking respectfully anymore. I am straight up staring. Alright, guys. Next stream will be... Shit. Where's my schedule? Hold up. Shota mate. Let me do the thing I always do at the end and say my shit. Alright. Yeah. Tomorrow, streaming. We're gonna be playing Outer Wilds at 7 p.m. Central Standard Time. Okay? I hope I see you there. Yes, yes. I like how you all found that before I did. Good shit. Outer Wilds tomorrow, okay? 7 p.m. Central Standard Time. If I don't see you then, lamb chops, I hope I see you when I see you. You have a good day, good evening, and good night. And bye-bye.